partnership wanted to become a limited partnership, anong dapat gawin? There must be a certificate signed under oath by the partners, and it must be recorded with the Securities and Exchange Commission. So what if the requirement has not been complied with? What will be the consequence? The consequence is that the partnership will be considered as a general partnership. So failure to comply with the requirement for a limited partnership will make them a general partnership. So ano na mangyayari pag ganun? So lahat na sila, pwede na sila, hindi na limited yung liability ng bawat isa. So who may become partners? Lahat pa pwedeng maging partner. Let's talk about it. Number 1, any natural person who is capacitated may become a partner. So when do we say that a person is capacitated? Babalik tayo sa obligation and contracts. Dapat legal age, okay. Ano pa? So merong mga incapacitated persons, di ba? So sa bagay, ang presumption is everyone is sane unless otherwise proven. So, okay. Ano pa? Number 2, artificial persons like partnership and corporation may likewise form a partnership with individuals or other partnerships or corporation. So, partnership and another partnership may form a partnership. A corporation and other corporation may form a partnership. Sometimes it is also known as joint ventures. Yung mga ganun. Yung mga temporary lang. Pwede na naman pang matagalan. Minsan kasi for project lang. Pagdatas yung project, tapos yung partnership, it could also be done. Okay. So what are the rules to determine whether a partnership exists? Number 1. Ano daw ba yung rules para ma-determine natin na merong partnership na nag-e-exist? Una, persons who are not partners as to each others are not partners as to a third person, except when a person represents himself or consents to another representing him to anyone as a partner in an existing partnership or with one or more persons not actual partners. Okay, this is the general rule. Yung daw mga persons na hindi talaga partners sa isa't isa ay hindi rin partner sa ibang tao. Unless, example, may 3 taong nagmi-meeting. Si A, B, at C. Ka-meeting nila si D. Si D, let's say supplier. Si A, B, at C. Ayan, magkakasama silang 3. Pero ang totoong magka-partner lang, si A at si B. So si A at si B, partners to each other. So meaning to say, they are also partners with respect to a third person. Si D nga. Ngayon, si C halimbawa, talagang niyaya lang nila, o tara, makipag-meeting tayo kay D. Itong si A at B, habang nagsasalita sila, nabanggit nila, ay si C, partner din namin yan. Si C halimbawa, hindi kumibo. Hindi siya kumibo, parang nag-go with the flow lang siya. At ang pagkakaintindi ni D, partner siya talaga, when in fact, hindi. Ngayon, dahil sobrang sabihin natin na mayaman tong si C, tapos talagang mahusay na tao tong si C, napapayag si D na mag-enter into a contract to that particular partnership kasi kasama si C at akala niya partner si C. So ano na mangyayari? Applying number 1. Ang sabi rito, except, dito tayo sa except when a person represents himself or consent to another representing him to anyone. So in that case, si C, yung hindi niya pag-imik, consent na yon. Okay? Consent yon, hinayaan niya. So, consent to another representing him to anyone as partner in an existing partnership or with one or more persons not actual partners will then be considered as partner. Okay? And okay, in the determination of whether partnership exists, if that would be the case dito kay C, then it is as if he is partner of the partnership. Ayan. Sana naintindihan niyo yun. I-rewind nyo na lang kung medyo naguluhan kayo o nabilisan kayo. Ha? Okay, number 2. Co-ownership or co-possession does not of itself establish a partnership, whether such co-owners or co-possessors do or do not share any profits made by the use of the property. Minsan kasi may isang property, say, bahay at lupa. Pag yung bahay at lupa na yan, originally is from your parents, and then, not you na lang, sige. Diba si A at si B? Si A at si B magkapatid. Ngayon, merong bahay at lupa na namana sila sa parents nila. Okay. Ngayon si A at si B, they will consider co-owner of that property. Ngayon si A at si B, may sarili naman na silang mga buhay talaga. So, pag-usapan nila na iparenta na lang yung bahay. So, they are co-owners of the said house and lot. However, it doesn't necessarily follow that partnership exists between the two of them. Okay? Why? Because the rule says that co-ownership or co-possession does not of itself establish a partnership. Pwede kasing pwede naman kung napag-usapan nilang meron. However, pagka wala silang napag-usapan, we cannot presume that partnership exists. Hindi naman sa pagiging makulit, ha? Ayan. So, now, sabi rito, whether they do share the profits or they don't, okay, it is not a determinant that a partnership exists. Okay. Number 3. The sharing of gross returns does not of itself establish a partnership, whether or not the persons sharing them have a joint or common right or interest in any property from which the returns are derived. So parang yung example lang din natin to sa number 2, that the sharing of gross return does not of itself establish a partnership. Next, the receipt by a person of a share of the profits of a business is a prima facie evidence that he is a partner in the business. So anong sabi rito? Hindi porket yung isang tao ay naka-receive siya ng share ng profit sa isang business ay ibig nang sabihin na partner siya ng business. Okay? Next. So let's talk about exception. No such inference shall be drawn if such profits were received in payment, like as a debt by installment or otherwise, as wages of an employee or rent to a landlord, as annuity to a widow or representative of a deceased partner, or as interest on loan, though the amount of payment vary with the profits of the business, as the consideration for the sale of goodwill of a business or other property by installment or otherwise. Okay. So, please answer the true or false. Actually, the answer key can be found at the end of this module. So what I wanted you to do is to find the rationale. Bakit true? Bakit false? And then next meeting, we are going to use the wheel of names. We are going to use the wheel of names. And kung sino yung matapatan ng wheel, siya yung mag-e-explain sa atin bakit true, bakit false. Okay? I will send you the Zoom link and the schedule as well. All right, so see you all, and I hope that you'll learn from this discussion. God bless you all.